Our next picture is completely different. It's Woody Allen's latest film. It's called Interiors. He directed it, but he doesn't star in it. And it's not a comedy. It's dead serious from start to finish. Interiors is about a rich, WASP American family in a great deal of pain. The mother, Geraldine Page, is cracking up after years of stifling her emotions and trying to be a perfect person. The father, E.G. Marshall, has had it with his wife. He wants some fun in his life. He wants a separation. And he announces that decision at the dinner table in front of his wife and two of their three daughters, played by Diane Keaton and Mary Beth Hurt. It's a good scene. Watch how much it resembles a banker holding a board meeting.
I've done a lot of thinking about this matter and a great deal of soul searching. Now that the girls are all on their own, I feel that for my own self, I must come to this decision, though I don't take it lightly. I feel I've been a dedicated husband and a responsible father, and I haven't regretted anything I've been called upon to do. Now, I feel I want to be by myself for a while. So consequently, I've decided to move out of the house. Now, I don't know how I'll feel about it when I finally do it, and it's not irrevocable, but I feel it's something I have to try. As I say, it's not an irrevocable situation. It's a separation. It may be for the best. It may not. And I wanted to lay it on the table in front of everyone so that everything is open and as direct as possible.
Will you please not breathe so hard? I'll move out.
What does that mean?
I don't want to live in this house anymore.
Eve, think about it.
Move out.
Look, it's not irrevocable. It's a trial separation.
I can't be alone.
Eve.
I don't want to discuss the details just now. Oh, it's a very bad time for me.
That's pretty powerful stuff, and it sure is a long way from Allen's last picture, the comedy Annie Hall. But almost from start to finish, this picture, Interiors, is an unending portrait of pain. And after a while, I wanted to scream, "Let me out of here." There's just so much unremitting pain. But then the one mentally healthy character pops into the picture. It's the father's new woman friend, played by Maureen Stapleton, and she brings a little bit of life to the family, a little bit of counterpoint to all the pain. And suddenly then, Interiors turns out to be a fairly memorable movie. So as much as I suffered through the first half of Interiors, Roger, I don't think I'm ever going to forget any of its characters.
Well, I didn't suffer through the first half, and I find it a lot more than fairly memorable. I think it's one of the best American movies of the year. And I think it's a real example of chance-taking on the part of Woody Allen, who, after Annie Hall and his other successes, can make a comedy a year and make money with it. This time, he took a family, he realized them fully on the screen, he saw their pain, he stayed with it. You're disappointed that the picture's too painful. If you don't want pain, don't go to it, but don't ask Allen, I think, to fall back from the statement he's trying to make.
Yeah, but I don't like the construction of it in this way. We see a bunch of characters, maybe 7 or 8 of them in this family and all their attending relationships, and one after another they trot on and tell us how miserable they are. All I'm saying is stick in somebody a little bit less than miserable earlier on.
Well, one after another they are miserable, and I think one thing Allen does do is play fair with us. By the time the movie's over, we know why. We know something about these people.
I'll agree with you on one thing. I think that he has a fabulous ear for dialogue, and we could see it in that last scene when Geraldine Page says, "It's a very bad time for me." I think we all know that there are moments when we get so nervous that we can't even talk about ourselves except in third person. We're getting so built up, and she's a very bad time for me. I'm narrating my pain, and very good ear for dialogue.
We're together there, and